Hi guys, I'm finally back. I ended up taking a shower, kind of refreshed these knots that I did. And I did my skincare. The skin is glowing, feeling hydrated and amazing. So I'm filming 2 videos. I just realized that. I was filming a vlog of like, you know, me, what I'm doing with, you know, today. But I'm gonna do that, but I also wanted to film a base routine video, just going in, you know, and refreshing you guys on my new techniques and new things that I normally do now, like being where I am and being, you know, doing makeup for a good minute now. I picked up on a few little things, and so I just wanted to get into that today. Welcome everyone. Thank you guys, all of you guys who've been subscribed, and all of you guys who have yet to subscribe, definitely don't forget, bitch. It really does help out a lot. But for today's video, I am going to give you guys my secrets on how I achieve my go-to flawless base. And it's been a minute since I actually got some time to sit down, talk to you guys, and show you a talk through little tutorial on the things that I do. So if you guys are interested and you want to see more, then keep on watching. Jumping right in, I'm gonna let you guys in on what I did for my skincare really quick. I will most likely be posting a separate video about that, so stay tuned for that. First, of course, I use a toner, a serum after, a moisturizer, and a little oil to like keep the skin calm and seal in the deal for all of the hydration that we applied. So there's 3 main products that I love that literally I low-key don't want to live without. Like, I could live without them, of course, but bitch, do I want to? No. So first and foremost, I want to start with this serum. I'm so fortunate, so glad that Biossance sent me this serum. It is amazing. When I tell you the benefits and the hydration that it just gives your skin immediately is just chef's kiss. I honestly don't use any other serum other than this one. Moving on, we have this amazing moisturizer by Milk Makeup. And when I tell you, girl, this moisturizer is like one of my holy grails. 3 of these is like my holy grails, honestly. When I'm going for a more smooth, hydrated look, bomb as fuck, a little of this definitely goes a long way. And then lastly, we have this amazing oil by Elle Cosmetics. Get into it. I use this oil normally more focused around the beard area, just because I tend to get more drier there. For my skin type is combination to oily skin. Normally the only places that I would get dry the most is my beard area, just because obviously there's new hairs growing. That's where there's just more activity going on versus the rest of the face. Normally in my T-zone, that's where I get the oiliest, and the lower portion going down to my neck gets the most dry majority of the time. So that's where I like to focus this. It, as you can see, has my skin looking so glowy, radiant. And just amazing. So I already know that the makeup application is going to go on seamless and going to feel amazing. With that out of the way, we can start getting into the skincare for, the makeup for the day. Now for primer, I like to go in with my tried and true primer. Normally it's either this or the One Size Beauty primer, but since I don't have that one, we're gonna go in with this one today, and this one is honestly amazing. It definitely for me lives up to the hype because Hydro Grip never fails, you know, she always comes through. Oh my, but yes, I chopped all of my nails off. This is a new year, bitch, and I've been honestly ever since like a couple months last year, I've been painting, traveling, and with that comes a lot of nail breaking, polish fucking chipping off. It's a lot to maintain. So being that it's a new year, bitch, I want to be like just feel renewed, refreshed, which means no nails, no polish. The only thing that I would chop off, my hair obviously is gonna stay. I don't mind maintaining that, but the nails and everything else, I need to be free, like, or take a good break for a good second. So I'm gonna go ahead and start getting into my routine. I'm gonna apply, oh fuck, I'm gonna apply some Hydro Grip. Normally I don't apply that much. Normally I just take most of it and apply it on my T-zone where the pores is, really in the center of my face. I'm focusing it there the most, where the wrinkles are and stuff like that, so that once the makeup goes on, it has a beautiful soft layer of skin to adhere to. Just that alone feels amazing, and it's definitely refreshing. That's also one of the reasons why that primer is my favorite. Moving on, I'm going to go in. Normally I go in with my tried and true NYX by NYX Cosmetics. This is a targeted pore filler stick. When I tell you, this is honestly what makes my skin look so much more like smooth and flawless, is because I take this and I like to get a good, oh my gosh, yo, I'm almost done. I can't screw it up no more. That makes me sad. But as you can see, I use this shit a lot. Like, I go ham. I like to take it and go kind of counterclockwise. No. Yeah. I like to go counterclockwise because as you can see, it's already starting to blur. And I feel like putting the Hydro Grip before definitely helps to melt this into the pores and into the skin better. So I like to take it counterclockwise where the pores here that show the most. And then a little bit on the forehead by where my forehead wrinkle is. And then I like to focus this around the beard area. With this step, bitch, I'm mostly messy with it because, bitch, look at that. I'm already done with the fucking product. Like, can you see that? So that's trash. Not the product, but the fact that I finished it. But now that we have the stick, targeted stick, smoothing stick applied, I'm gonna take my hands and just continue to push that and blend that product into the face. Push it in and finish rubbing and smoothing everything out. I'm gonna extend that to the rest of the face and tap and press. And bitch, as you can see, my skin looks crazy smooth. Like, let me zoom you guys a little bit more in. The Hydro Grip with that targeted stick is like heaven, and that's literally has been my go-to. I'm gonna buy more of that fucking targeting stick because she comes in handy. Like, you have no idea. Now that we have the skin prep done, we can go ahead and start the actual makeup. What I like to do to start, I like to start with my brows first. So going in with my tried and true, the Benefit Cosmetics Precisely My Brow Pencil. Honestly, I've been using this for years. One of my favorite brow products to use. It's just so easy. And it's so efficient. I love it so much that I have to fucking remind myself to, you know, try to use other products when I can, because a lot of the time I would use the same shit over and over again. And I have to remind myself, like, yo, you need to switch shit up a little bit. So, but I just love Benefit so much. I'm gonna start by just drawing here like strokes and flicking it up, just filling in sparsely the spaces that need to be filled in the most. And then I like to just drag it out the most by the ends, and that's where I place the most product. All right, and now look at that brow. Look how fast that was compared to that side, girl. All right, so now that the brows are done, I normally like to go in with the One Size Buttermilk primer. As you can see, I'm literally almost done with this. I have to like get some more. I like to go in with a little rounded flat brush and like take the excess product on the tissue, whatever, so I could get it like that. This is the only brush that I use to clean up my brows, but I'm gonna take the product from the applicator onto the brush and I'm gonna clean up the brow. And then I'm just gonna drag the rest down to blend it with the rest of my face. But as you can see, I love this concealer because look how well that matches my skin, and it just seamlessly melts into my face. Like, girl, it's truly giving very much buttermilk vibes, like, for sure. And then I'm gonna take the excess product and clean the top first. I always flip over the brush so you could get when I run out of product, and voila. Now I like to go in and take the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter, and I like to take this because it literally makes the brow stay in place, and just finish brushing everything together and aligning the hairs to where I want it to be. Super cute. Alright guys, and here are my brows. I love how they came out. I went ahead and did the other eye and then blended a concealer that I used to clean it up with the Anissa Beauty angled concealer brush. So now that that's done, normally I like to go in with concealer first. So going in with the Buttermilk, I'm gonna do what I normally do and just highlight the high points of my face. This is gonna be before foundation and then contour. I can't wait to buy a new chain, bitch. This chair is old as fuck and fucked up. Normally, I've been doing my concealer first because I've noticed that like I end up finishing quicker and I feel like it kind of comes out better, to be honest, to kind of lift the lips up. So now that that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and blend her now. Going in with that same angle concealer brush by Anissa Beauty. And if you guys do want to check them out and make a little purchase and are in need of some balm brushes, trust me, I haven't stopped using this shit since the day that I got it. So I highly recommend, and I have a code with them. I'll put it down below. With my code, you save a good amount because the original price is a little bit pricey, not gonna lie. But with my code, it's like almost the same price as like a regular, you know, blending complexion brush. So that's always a plus. It feels so good to be back doing something that I've always loved to do, which is makeup, talking about what the fuck I'm doing, bitch, talking to you guys, and being able to just have a sit down like chit chat moment. And I'm excited to see what comes of this channel and me putting more into it, because definitely it's something that is very exciting for me and it's something that I genuinely enjoy. But I know not a lot of you like really fuck with vlogs or travel vlogs in that way, so definitely let me know. For the majority of you that like them, let me know if you like vlogs, or if you don't necessarily like travel vlogs really, but you would more prefer like vlogs of me just doing shit throughout the day, girl, in the on-go mode. Let me know, because I can definitely make that happen. And for those of you who don't like anything related to vlogs and just want like to see me do makeup related content, or hear videos, hear installations, because I honestly have been getting better. To finish things off with the concealer, I'm going to go ahead and brighten up the spots like closer to the center of my face. Going in with the Benefit Cakeless Concealer. I like to take this and just apply just a little bit. Now what I like to go in with is the One Size Beauty Versatile Foundation Powder. And I'm also going to be going in with the Anissa Beauty Pinnacle foundation brush, and I'm gonna just take a little bit. This is powder foundation, so I love it because normally when my skin is very hydrated, it just kind of gives a mattified feel, but also seals in that moisture and just blends and locks everything in like fucking silk, bitch. So I'm gonna just take it in the areas that we need to blend the concealer, and it's literally perfect to my skin tone. Look how quick. And I'm trying to avoid the areas that we originally placed the concealer. If it comes out a little too harsh, just blend over it lightly. And I like to leave my nose because that's where I apply contour to. Now, as you can see, bitch, she's blended. Okay, now that the face is looking more good and natural and beautiful, bitch, look at that glow. Like for me, I don't have to apply a lot. As you can see, bitch, I literally dabbed in that shit a little bit and she's already like looking natural and flawless. Obsessed. Hands down my favorite foundation. Actually, I never forget to do this step. This is just blend right underneath my neck with concealer. I'm gonna use the same foundation brush just because it's just quicker, you know, and it definitely gives more of a like a natural look, blending everything with the neck with the face together properly, you see. And it kind of cures the hyperpigmentation by the beard area and the under neck area, bitch, upper neck area. It kind of just did its thing right there, and now everything, it looks one tone, matching and flawless. Now that that's done, I'm gonna go in with my tried and true. This is something that you guys probably have seen many times before on my Instagram, TikTok, but this is my tried and true, and I literally don't do makeup without it. Right there in the center, a little bit connecting the lines right there. Now I have to put a lot of product on the button of my nose specifically, just because it tends to it just tends to be the first spot that wants to lift up or like just does not want to blend properly. And I like to add a little bit of the contour around my lip to give just a reinforced cupid's bow. You see how subtle but effective that was? Like, look at my lips popping. Now that that's done, I like to go ahead and use the buffing brush by Anissa Beauty. Also amazing, and she lasts you a good while. So I'm gonna just use this and buff out the bronzer that we just applied. And by the way, this is so relaxing. I'm really happy right now. I like to take the excess product and bring it right here just to seal in the jaw, the light that we have by the jaw, and make it just more like sculpted right in there. So I make sure everything is aligning properly and it's being sculpted in the shape that I want it to see my face. I'm blending it into the eyelid socket. You see how that looks? Okay, popping. When we start setting with powder, we don't want to see a harsh line. Everything needs to be smooth and just a gradient, you know, balance, instead of like a harsh line there, bitch. The concealer, you cut the fucking nose, bitch, and you got a harsh line when you look to the side. Like when I look to the side, this is what I like to see. Smooth, like it looks like my nose. You know, before when I used to do my makeup routine, I noticed that when I contour my nose, I look to the side, bitch, and I see a fucking harsh ass line, like I just drew the shit on with pencil. And I'm like, yeah, that's not the look. Alright, now that the face is blended, we're looking beautiful. The blush that I honestly recommend and that I have fallen in love with, bitch, that before the Danessa Myricks one I've been using constantly, is this blush by Folk Allure. It's a cheek and lip tint, and when I tell you this has been my tried and true for a good minute, I'm not lying. I'm just gonna take this really quick and apply it on the highest portions of my face. This blush I found to be one of the best liquid blushes for like an everyday natural blushed glowy look, giving me a natural wash of color. Bomb as fuck. So next we're gonna go into, I can't get over, I want to apply more, but I know like that's kind of going crazy.
Electric chair.
I'm gonna take the rest of the excess product left on the brush, and I like to just marry the concealer and the bronzer that we applied on the forehead with this product, and just blend the nose area as well, so that whatever's not blended, this will kind of like finish marrying everything together. So now that everything is blended, we have no harsh line. I'm gonna go ahead and take this powder that honestly I've been loving. It's literally between the one size one and this one, but lately this powder by Danessa Myricks has been having my face look way smoother than almost any powder that I've ever used. It is very finely milled. So I learned that the hard way because I went in with a powder puff when I knew I probably should have went in first with a brush. So I'm gonna take this brush by Kaleidos Makeup. Because of the density, this will be perfect for just getting the powder by where the eyes normally crease, right underneath the eye. I'm going to go ahead and take my tried and true powder puff, and I'm gonna go ahead and start setting the rest of the face. Okay, now that that's done, I like to go in with this super big multi-powder brush, also by Nisa Beauty. Seals all the moisture, all the oil that we had. What I love. Lately, this has been my technique that honestly has been making my skin look so much more like rich and fucking, you know, alive. Is this powder, also by Danessa Myricks, but this is the Evolution powder, but in shade 5. And as you can see, it's more of like a deep skin tone powder. A little bit of this goes a long way, but when I tell you, it's so worth it. Like, it makes your skin look golden, like I don't know how to describe it really, but it just brings your skin alive. It gives it vibrance and color and saturation, which is what I love, especially for like having a deep skin tone. It's so like displeasing when you have a powder or whatever the case may be, when your face is looking you know, just very much like a ghost. Like, you put powder on and the shit takes out all of the fucking natural radiance from your face and make you look pasty. But this literally, the formula ingredient brings back all that color and it sets it, but also brings back life into your face, which is what I love. And brought back that natural, like, chocolatey, juicy melanin, girl. Like, bitch, low-key, I don't even need bronzer, because this literally did the trick for me. I feel like we're gonna finish the rest of the complexion. I'm gonna go in with my tried and true. It's a little beat up, but it's because I use it a lot. Every time that I've been doing my makeup routine in a row, I've been using this complexion palette, My Perfect Match by Ebony Beauty. It's really good. Like, the formula, everything, you have it in one. I don't really use the highlighter in it. Definitely, I've tried it before. It is definitely a stunning highlight, but normally I just stick, as you can see, bitch, she's used. I stick between these two shades. I'm gonna dip into that blush to blend the bronzer and marry it into the skin. But look at how beautiful that is. For my eyelids, especially since I'm running out of concealer, I'm gonna go in with my tried and true, the P. Louise eyeshadow primer. We're not gonna do like a crazy eyeshadow or anything today for this video specifically, but I like to use this because once I use this on my lids, the makeup doesn't move. And literally just like that. And once I set it, I like to bring it right in the socket of the eye, blend the rest of the eye, of course, and then leave that there so that it continues to bake and that brightness continues to just open up the rest of the face. And just going with a simple blending brush. This is the Morphe M573 brush, and taking that same bronzer shade that we placed, I'm going to place it on the outer edges of the eye just to close it off a little bit and just blend it into that nose contour. For today, I'm gonna be going in with the Dragon Beauty transformation powder, and just take a little bit, and I'm gonna just focus that in the inner corner, just to give that highlighted effect, nothing crazy. Sometimes I don't go for a metallic just because if I want a more softer look, I like to just go for like a little matte moment. I'm just gonna do mascara because the base is done. This is basically my base in, you know, in a nutshell. But this is also a good mascara. It's the e.l.f. Big Mood Mascara. And she's juicy as fuck, like get into the eye. Look at how much of a difference that made compared to this side. Bomb as fuck. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Point Made black eyeliner pencil by one size, and I am going to focus this on just the outer edges of my eye actually, and then press out the rest of the fucking face. And there we have it. This is the perfect mascara. I love the It Cosmetics Hello Lashes mascara. And if you have small eyes like me or like non-existent lashes, this is the perfect one to grip it but not like smudge or anything like that. Okay, and look at that lash compared to the other one. Beautiful. With that done, for the lips, I like to go do something really simple. I'm gonna just go in with like a lip liner. One of my favorite go-to lip liners is the Lippie pencil by ColourPop Cosmetics. I think it's in the shade Control CTRL, I believe. Right. And normally for this one, I just focus it on the center of my cupid's bow. Look how much that did. And then I like to take a little bit right here, kind of line the rest of the lip and just blend it out a little bit more in the center though. And then the same for the top, like obviously lightly line the rest of the mouth, and then I like to just blend the center. See, bitch? Oh my god. I like to take some concealer. The amount of times that I fucking said concealer. I like to take the same cheek and lip tint by Folk Allure and place it on the center of my lips. And then look how natural and just cute that looks. Just to top it off, I just go in with like a regular gloss. It could be any gloss to be honest. I'm gonna just use a little bit of that So Juicy ColourPop lip gloss. They have an amazing array of fucking bomb lip glosses. And we're done. My go-to setting spray that is honestly like my holy grail setting spray is the Luminous. It's literally between these three. So you have the One Size Beauty Luminous setting spray, and then you have the waterproof continuous mist on my right, Until Dawn and Luminous. Like both of these, this one for traveling, and if you have a if you're gonna be wearing a mask, is perfect. I highly recommend because I have a technique, but you probably already know, like this is perfect, especially if you don't want anything to take off from the mask, or it's raining, whatever the case may be. I traveled with like the travel size of this, and my makeup stayed flawless throughout the entire day, and literally the only parts that really came out was my nose, but barely, compared to other setting sprays and other like techniques that I've used with other setting sprays in the past. This has definitely didn't disappoint. But this is also one that honestly has my heart basically forever, because I've been using this continuous setting spray by Morphe for the longest time, and you guys who do makeup and who love makeup probably already know about this spray. She's amazing. But for today, we're gonna go in with a One Size Continuous Mist, just because I'm just feeling more on like the Luminous. I'm just feeling that vibe more, like a glowy Luminous vibe. Just watch. take the powder puff, make sure there's no like extra powder and stuff on it already. And I just like to take the puff and push whatever excess spray or liquid that didn't like fully, you know, absorb into the skin. I just like to further press it into the skin just so that it just looks more silky, more smooth. This is my base, all complete, bitch. Bitch, if I had some fucking tape to snatch my face like this, it would be over. But I'm gonna go and finish doing my hair, throwing on something cute. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna wear, but bitch, I'll find some shit. And I'll be right back. Alright guys, and I am back. I just did a few twists, fixed the hair up a little bit, girl, and this is the finished look. I am so obsessed, so happy that I did this video. My skin feels and looks amazing. That's how you know that you did an amazing fucking job, bitch. When there's a balance. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a pleasure giving you guys a few tips and tricks on my little secrets on what I do to get my skin to look how it looks. If you guys have any recommendations or any more videos you would like to see from me, definitely let me know. Or if you just want to let me know your opinion on what you think about this video, especially if you have any questions, feel free to list them down below. I will be putting the products that I used in this. So happy to be starting a new fresh year with you guys on this platform. And let me know also in the comments down below if I should post videos that I make like on Reels or on or on TikTok on YouTube Shorts, because I've seen a couple people like posting shorts, and like personally I love YouTube Shorts. Like it's honestly very entertaining. I have to stop myself because I could literally scroll for hours. It's kind of like TikTok in a way. I actually don't mind posting those videos on here, so let me know if you guys think I should do that or like I should stay with like more of the longer version videos like this one. Thanks again, you guys, and feel free to please like this video and subscribe if you want more content from me. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys, and take care. Bitch, I feel so cute. Oh my god. The skin, bitch, get into it, girl.